Team Sport Karting is the largest chain of indoor karting tracks here in the UK, with 29 locations being dotted around the country, with 2 more being built as we speak. And today I'm here in Mitcham to test out their different track configurations, so let's jump inside to see what they've got. So Mitcham has 2 main circuits, each of which are 400 metres in length across 2 floors. The first layout is more focused on overtaking, with the second designed more for going flat out, nearing almost 40 miles an hour. As well as these 2 tracks, they also have an international track configuration, where both previous tracks are put together in one 800-metre circuit. But the downside is that this is only available on Fridays and Saturdays after 8 PM and on Sunday after 5:45 PM. As for the other 2 tracks, it's kind of a lucky dip which configuration you're going to get when you turn up. Plus, if you book 2 10-minute sessions, you can only race on one of the circuits, so you can't do 10 minutes on one and do the second session on the other. It's a small issue for me, but if you just want to race, then this won't be an issue for you. LED panels are also mounted around the track, being used to help indicate yellow, red or green flags to the drivers, something which I'm a big fan of. The international circuit for me is clearly the best option you can get here, especially when it's the exact same price as the smaller track options. The karts themselves are great, using Biz Karts NG1s, which are super reliable and customizable for different drivers, including padding for us skinnier folk and movable chairs and pedals for longer drivers. The one thing I'm hoping to see with Team Sport is to expand on their electric karts, which they are already using across town at Tower Bridge, where their karts are faster, less built up of fumes inside the warehouse and ultimately better for the environment. Plus they sound a bit like Formula E cars, which is a massive bonus for me. But the one thing I do need to mention about this track is the ramps. There are 4 ramps here, 2 of which are fast flowing straights going downstairs. The issue is that the end of the ramps aren't properly smoothed out, meaning your karts will bottom out when you reach the end, which can be very painful for your lower spine. There's only a small connector piece joining the plywood and the concrete together, which sort of works, but because of the elevation changes, it still bottoms out the car, which can be a bit painful. This connection piece kind of needs to be a little bit longer, like Capital Karts and Barking, for it to have a better result. But in all, it's an alright track, if it's the international version. The first layout is okay, but the second track isn't great for overtake, so it doesn't really make much sense to use that one. But this isn't a reflection on Team Sport themselves. As I mentioned earlier, the Tower Bridge track they have is one of my all-time favourites. Just seems that this one just misses out because of a few small issues. But what do you think? Have you visited a track before and enjoyed it? Let me know in the comments your thoughts, and also recommend me some tracks to visit. But until then, you can watch more karting videos by clicking here, and you can subscribe to my channel by clicking here. But until then, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.